Hi, I'm Phil with tutorphil.com, and in this video I want to show you how to begin writing an essay. Does this ever happen to you? You sit down to write your paper and nothing comes out. You feel stuck and you feel frustrated. You have your essay topic or topic sentence, but you don't know how to get started. Basically, you don't know how to write the first and the second and third sentence of your essay. And you just feel like quitting right then and there, and you start wondering to yourself, why do I have to do this? Alright, so in this video you will learn the very first steps when you begin writing your essay. Okay, and this will take away the anxiety of writing that first paragraph, and your essay will almost write itself after you've completed the steps. Okay, I can almost guarantee that. And let's take a look. So, what to do with an essay topic? Here's our example topic sentence. People who cannot accept criticism are unable to succeed. And we're going to try to develop that. Let's take a look. So it's 3 easy steps, and here is step 1. You ask a question. Is this a how statement or is this a why statement? So basically you want to know if the sentence begs for the question how or the question why. And let's see how that looks in practice. Let's look at the topic sentence again. People who cannot accept criticism are unable to succeed. Okay, very good. And let's add the question. Now let's add the question how first. How people who cannot accept criticism are unable to succeed. Now I understand that this is not very good English to ask a question like that. So we're going to paraphrase it a little bit, and we're going to just make it a little bit shorter and say, how do people unable to succeed? Or how are people unable to succeed? Okay. Now does it sound like a legitimate question to you? I don't know. Let's now take a look at the why question. Why people who cannot accept criticism are unable to succeed? Let's paraphrase it again to make it better English. Why are these people unable to succeed? Now, why are they unable to succeed? Now, which question sounds better to you? How are these people unable to succeed, or why are these people unable to succeed? What do you really want to know? Do you really want to know how, or do you really want to know why? Now, to me, it sounds like it's a why statement. I really want to know why. If you tell me, hey Phil, people who cannot accept criticism are really unable to succeed. And my first question is not how. My first question is, oh, why? Why do you think so? So as a result, we now established that this is a why sentence. So we go to step 2. And in step 2, what we're going to do is the following. The question why needs reasons, right? Because when we ask why, what we're really asking for is either one reason or several reasons why a certain statement is true. And we're going to use the power of 3, which really means that we're going to ask for 3 reasons why a certain statement is true. We're going to come up with 3 reasons. And let's do it. These are the 3 reasons. Number 1. Now, these people cannot succeed because they repeat their mistakes. Does it sound about right to you? Yeah, I mean, it only stands to reason that people who cannot accept criticism very well, they're unable to succeed because they repeat their mistakes. Makes sense. Now, the second one is going to be a little bit harder to come up, and every subsequent reason that you come up with is going to be a little bit harder to come up because you're going to have to think a little bit harder, but it's okay. Let's try it. They cannot succeed also because they don't get along well with other people. Oh, that makes sense too, right? If they cannot accept criticism, they probably hold grudges, and they just can't stand it when people criticize them, and as a result, they just don't get along well. That makes sense. Now, reason number 3. And reason number 3, they cannot succeed because they cost their companies too much money. And this also makes sense. If they keep repeating their mistakes, they're going to cost their companies too much money. Okay, that's going to be the hardest step, really. Now, if you've come up with those 3, now step 3 is very easy because the hard part is really done. Okay, and now what we're going to do is we're going to write out our thesis statement, and here it is. People who cannot accept criticism are unable to succeed for 3 reasons. First, they repeat their mistakes. Second, they don't get along well with other people. And finally, they cost their companies too much money. Simple and straightforward. That's it. Now you have a thesis statement. So not only do you have these 3 reasons, but you also have an opening paragraph. You may add an introduction to it if you want, or you may skip it if you want, but at least you have a full paragraph now, and you're not starting from 0. You could write a paragraph or even several paragraphs on each of the reasons. So now remember, you have 3 main sections in your paper now, and in each section, each section is devoted to one of the reasons, and you can write a paragraph or more on each of the reasons. Now you also have a map in your mind of what your whole essay will look like, which is going to make your writing so much easier down the line as you're writing your paper. And instead of one huge idea, you have 3 smaller ideas that are easier to write about individually. All right. So again, this is Phil with tutorphil.com. I hope you found it helpful, and I'll see you in my next video.